Yeah, Oncogenes. So there's a silly mnemonic that I was thinking of while studying. So let's start off with ALK. ALK. So gonna remember K with the word smoke, and smoking causes lung cancer. So lung adenocarcinoma. And how you're going to remember lung adenocarcinoma is related to EGFR is, so there was this person smoking and then someone told him go easy, go easy on the smoke. So EGFR, lung adenocarcinoma. uh, her her females have breast, and two for there's another one, um, breast and gastric carcinoma, or maybe breast is really close to the gastric, so that way you can remember breast. So ret, I'm going to think ret as net. And net, when you think of net, you think of four people playing tennis with the net in between. So there are two men playing tennis, or actually there are four men playing tennis, so two on each side and two there, so 2A and 2B. And how you're going to remember the medullary part is that in the net in red is the net is in the medullary carcinoma. And how you're going to remember the papillary thyroid carcinoma and pheochromocytoma is so the men who are playing tennis, 2A and 2B, are papas. They have kids. Papillary thyroid carcinoma. And pheochromocytoma is, tennis is a game of few people, just two people or maybe four people play it. So pheochromocytoma. So BCR, ABL. BCR, I'm gonna think of a VCR that was used in the olden days to play movies. So VCR is attached to ABL, so I don't know about ABL, I'm gonna think BCR as EVCR. And VCR was used to see movies, right? So you see CML, ALL. When you get CML, you're gonna think of AML, ALL as well. So BRAF. Oh wait, jack 2. So jack, like a hydraulic jack in a car. So when you are using a jack, you're increasing the size of the rod, right? You're like increasing it, the size of the rod. So you are basically increasing mass or size and proliferating the rod. So myeloproliferative neoplasms. BRAF, just like graph. So in a graph, there are so think of a green graph with many lines and multiple, like boxes and stuff. So graph, then you come it's graph. Okay, so melanoma related to graph or BRAF is many. In a graph there are many lines, so melanoma. All right, and the graph is made up of paper. So papillary thyroid carcinoma, and you've been studying the graph, so a strand of hair falls on the graph. So hairy cell leukemia. And how you're going to remember non-Hodgkin lymphoma and colorectal carcinoma is the color of the graph is green. So color green. And non-Hodgkin lymphoma is it's not other subjects, like this is graph is mathematics, right? So it's not other subjects, so non-Hodgkin lymphoma. C-kit, I think this has not been asked much, so just remember c-kit as cytokine receptors. So MYCC or CMYC, mice or C mice. You're gonna think of a mice having a biscuit, kit, Burkitt lymphoma. Again, mice N or N mice. N mice is for neuroblastoma. The mice has N before it, so it's, I don't know. This I couldn't think of a good mnemonic. So KRAS is for colorectal, lung, and pancreatic. So KRAS, I think, but when you've come down to study oncogenes, you might have come across KRAS related to colorectal many times. So just remember KRAS is for colorectal, and this gets activated, so you get a cancer. So colorectal, when you get colorectal, use the L to get lung from it. Alright, and also there is pancreatic cancers. Couldn't think of a mnemonic for pancreatic cancer. And BCL, again, if you've come down till here, you pretty much know that BCL is an anti-apoptotic protein. Like, it's the good ones that, or I won't say good, I'll say there are those family of proteins which do apoptosis in cells and don't do apoptosis in cells. So BCL is one of those things that does not do apoptosis in cells, and it helps the cell to survive. And if it's helping the cell to survive and it's overly helping the cell to survive, then you're gonna get lots of cells, like lots of lymphomas, lots of follicular and diffuse large B cell lymphomas, because they are not getting apoptosized, if that's a word. Yeah, so that's what it is.